60 feet out that way, but to the east.
Right, so this is...
The other one's gonna look that way.
So this, okay. So here's our front door. And we're looking east right now. So right now that building's there. In the units we're talking about, that will not be there. That'll be the yard.
Correct.
So you'll have all the view that way. This is east.
And there will be an optional slider here.
And okay, good. So optional slider, we talked about that, Kevin. So this will be able to go out. Now the thing about it is that it'll still be this close to the wall. So you'll still have the wall out that window.
Correct.
So you'll put greenery or something out there and you can see through the bedroom. That's also going to be the case there. So your big excitement is going to be out here. You're going to have the yard. Right. Because it's going to go quite a ways back. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go upstairs and look at the view. Okay, so we're upstairs in 17, giving you an idea of the view from this level. So I'm in kind of the sitting area, and Russell's got this all open, but here's the patio. So out here, there's going to be a building right next to us.
In this one, yes.
So
you can actually see where the grading.
Uh-huh.
This would be the building, and then this looks like it's the open space in between. So you get that.
So I would imagine we're going to see a building covering up a pretty good portion of these mountains here.
Yeah, it'll illuminate, I think, that building over there.
Okay.
You'll catch a nice mountain view for sure.
Okay, you'll see the mountain view above. And then the building will stop about the same place this one does. Which means that as you're back here, you'll see building, but as you come forward, this is your view. And then here it's pretty uninterrupted because the rest of the buildings are ending in the same place. And then this is Tarquitz. And this is the side yard, so that's where you can see your fence, how it stepped back for that other unit. That's gonna be the yard. The yard's gonna be stepped back. And then this will be a little closer to the building here. Okay, so we're gonna go look at the other units so that you can kind of see how there would be more setback on this side in the other. Okay, so now we're in unit number 19. This is reserved already, but to give us an idea, these are the sliders. That will be there'll be an option for sliders, and this will go out to the yard, which will then have another yard on the other side of it. So there'll be a lot of open space and a lot of light as opposed to the building being here.
Approximately 60 feet.
60 feet to the next building. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay, so 60 feet to the next building. And as you can see in here, we still have the wall that separates from Tarquitz directly outside. So the benefit that you get is there's going to be a lot of setback space in here in a nice sized yard. Let's go upstairs. All right, so I've stepped upstairs. There's the doors that look at the wall. That means that's Tarquitz. As I come around, I'm looking to the west. And this is where you would not have that building there. It would be 60 feet to the next building. So you would get a really good view of the mountains here because you're not gonna have a building until that one that's all the way over there. So that building is how far the next building is going to be. So there would be a lot of space. So that view is gonna be pretty nice. Now I'm gonna keep coming all the way around because this is where Russell is. And this is where your patio is gonna be. Now in this unit, the patio is up against this building. This building is probably about 4 feet further away than they normally are. But this is how your patio would pan out as far as view is concerned. You're not looking at the mountains from up here. It would be your yard where you're gonna be looking at the mountainside. This is gonna be an east-facing view. And like this is the afternoon, so I'm in the shade. So that's kind of nice because you're not getting super hot. You get the morning sun on this one. So yeah, here's your side yard, and then there's Tarquitz. So east facing, you get a little peekaboo view that way. So that's what your views are like. So on this level, this patio is not looking west. It would be looking west on the other patio, but you'd be up against a building. In this one, it's inside, which I'll admit, you're gonna spend a lot of time inside. This is gonna give you a nice view because the next closest building is gonna be that all the way across, and then you're gonna have your yard and the yard between you. So it's gonna be double yards And then that's kind of how the view is going to be, but you'll be able to see those mountains continuing across because you're not going to be obstructed by this building that is here. All right, well, hopefully that helps out a lot.